welcome back to the Cheap channel, the channel dedicated to all things cheap in the world of fragrances. And today's video is hopefully going to be very short. I just want to quickly cover a fragrance that I've been looking forward to trying out, and I finally got my hands on it, had a chance to wear it and figure it out, and it is a new hype beast in the fragrance community, especially the cheap fragrance community. It is a flanker to a already well-established fragrance line and company, and it is one that is perfect for summertime. I just did my summer cheapies video for this year, and I didn't want to include this because I wanted one video solely dedicated to it because I know I'm going to keep talking about it all the way down the road, and it is this one right here. It is Tommy Hilfiger Vibrant Summer. So like most in this community, I actually first saw Ross from TOTG Reviews talk about this one. He got it in, blind bought it, tried it out, and loved it, and has been ranting about it ever since. So I knew that I had to get a hold of it and try it out since I know that I have a lot of similar tastes to him. And I went out to a Ross, and sure enough, it was there on the very front waiting for me to come by and snatch it up. So I scooped it up, broke it open, and tried it out, and I immediately fell in love with this. I see what all the hype is about. This is the epitome of summer in a bottle. Like it says vibrant summer, it is exactly that. It is bright, it is vibrant, it is out there, it is tropical, vacation vibes, a getaway on an island, all of that in your imagination is that in this bottle. It is a very fruity, musky, solar, almost coconut vibe to it. A lot of people will compare this to Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Beau or Le Beau Le Parfum, but I don't think that this is as noticeable coconut because coconut isn't really a note in this. In fact, the notes you do have in this are things like solar notes and lemon and musk and cardamom. You have rosemary and you have some patchouli in this. So it doesn't really sound too tropical by that note breakdown, but it is. You get a fruitiness with this, a noticeable sweetness with this. You get a lot of ambery warmth in this as well. I get a strong dose of ambergris in this as well, or ambroxan kind of style, even though that's not a note listing. I do think ambroxan is in this because it gives me that kind of feel to it. And that cardamom really doesn't add a spiciness like you would think. It more adds a softness and a warmth to the fragrance. It adds that summer part of vibrant summer. This thing is just a wonderful casual wear going out and about, perfect for daytime or nighttime. This thing is definitely a compliment puller. I can't see anybody who will not like the smell of this. This thing will definitely draw people in. It's lively, like the name says. It's vibrant, it's bright, it is outgoing, it is just out there enjoying life and enjoying the summer. You do have a little bit of aromatics in this as well, that rosemary, but it's not too noticeable. It doesn't really make this a green herbaceous scent. But the one thing that is noticeable in this is that solar note. It is a very sunscreen kind of feel to it, which almost gives you that coconut kind of nuance, but it's the same way that tuberose would make it that same kind of way. It just adds a, like I said, suntan sunscreen, that tropical summer feel. The only thing is, like most Tommy Hilfiger flankers, is that the performance on this is not going to be fantastic or great, but it still is good. It is about, I'd say, 5 or 6 hours for longevity, maybe an hour and a half so of good projection, depending on how much you spray on. I've been able to smell this on me and a friend of mine that wore this for well into the evening when he sprayed it on in that afternoon. So it'll depend on how much you wear the fragrance and how much you spray on and what all you're doing, but this is definitely not a poor performer, but it's about average, which is actually pretty good for a Tommy Hilfiger flanker. All in all, I can definitely get with the hype on this one. It is one of the better Tommy Hilfiger flankers that I've seen in a while, especially under the Tommy name. They have things like Tommy Hilfiger Impact and Impact Spark and Impact Intense, which I do have, and I love it. It is a total breakaway from anything that Tommy Hilfiger has done, but this one is, I think, right along with that. So I think it goes without saying that I would totally recommend this to anyone who wants a good, cheap summer fragrance that is a compliment getter, but yet easy to wear, and that is relevant with the style of fragrances coming out today. You can pick this up for fairly cheap at rack stores, mainly Ross, Dress for Less, which is where I've seen it all the time. Even after picking up this one, I kept seeing boxes pop up all over, and I think I got this 100 ml bottle for $26.99, which is way better than what you would get at retail. Do not spend the retail prices on a Tommy Hilfiger fragrance. Find this at a rack store, whether it be TJ Maxx, Burlington, Ross, or Marshalls, and pick it up for that low price, because it will be the best bang for buck that you will find with something like this. And as usual, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Let me know what you think about these short one fragrance reviews, or I'll call them the little bite-sized reviews of things that are highly recommended or things that are very hyped in the fragrance community. If you like it, please let me know in the comments below, or what you want to see me review in the future. And if you did enjoy this video, please consider liking it and commenting. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Come along with me on this cheap fragrance journey, and maybe I can help you discover something new along the way. And as usual, guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all again in the next one. Be blessed.